Okay, wait. What? What happened? Pen? There. Okay, so let's start with this. Let's just start with this. Hi, you good? So, what I'm trying to do today is to get you guys thinking about the ideas that you guys were thinking about a couple days ago, right? And Friday and before. This whole idea about your sustained inquiry, okay? And your artist portfolio, okay? So, I'm gonna just kind of review a little bit here. So, we're gonna do now. Then we're gonna review the rubric, which you already did and wrote your sentences. We're gonna review those. And then you're gonna write a little bit about that. And we're gonna discuss the sample that I'm gonna show you, the AP sample. We're gonna talk about revision, 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 okay? All right, so the first part is the do now. We're gonna look at Weisine's artwork and discuss with your partner, so just two of you together, just talking about how the artist revised the drawing. When you're talking, I want you to use two of the words, from the, hi honey, from the Principles of Art, the Elements of Art, Principles of Design, okay? So you know what those are, they're here. I want you to use two of these words in your description of the art. So Ava, you can work with Chiara-Lise and Charissa. You guys could work 2 and 2, is that good? Weisine, you could work with Wilkin, although this guy is trouble. And then you two can work together and you two, is that cool? So here it is, right here. What are the revisions in this work? How did the revision change the work? And use 2 vocab terms, okay? Here's the work. And you guys have this in Google Classroom, so you can pull it up if you want to look at the art up here, look at the questions on your computer, okay? So answering those. Anyone confused, doesn't understand?
We're writing in the Jamboard, right?
You don't have to write in the Jamboard for this. We're gonna write in the Jamboard later. That's linked in there too, but don't worry about it. All you're doing now is talking to a partner about this art. Revisions, just revisions. So Kyla and Soda, you guys are talking about what revisions did Weisine make? Weisine, do you want to sit with Ava maybe? Can you guys just check in, the two of you together, and then talk about this? And then, I'm just trying to think. And you can even talk about because this is your work, what made you draw this? What revisions did you make? You know, share together and think, make sure when you're talking, you guys, you're using vocab terms. Okay, quickly, who wants me to keep this up here? And who wants, or the questions? Who would like me to keep the art up here? Questions?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you look at the questions, Michaela, in your?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, we'll keep the art. That was more kids, more students want the art up here. And just, how did Weisine revise this? Okay, you guys are talking to each other and I'm listening. I got my listening ears on. Okay?
How did he revise it?
How did he revise it?
I am.
Don't forget the vocab words.
Yeah, the I'm fucking with right now. The D
I have so many photographs because I need to get them signed so I can resell them in a few years.
Good job, Elias. I hear you.
I'm more into the shading. I like all the shading.
Oh shit. We're right there. They can hear it. Yeah. But the visions was a lot of like rhythm in the picture. Come on now. You already said that.
Think of the vocab words: line, shape, color, value, form, texture, space. Wow, that's amazing. We've seen, we have some amazing analyses over here.
Ice Spice is like.
So you guys, as I'm hearing you, you're all using the vocab words. You're also using your like analyzing skills. To change this up a little, I'm thinking about the revision idea. We can ask Weeseen what he actually did to revise, and Kyla just said something brilliant about your piece, and I don't know if you were even thinking about that. So that's something, you guys think of questions you might have for Weeseen as well with his artworks, okay? All right, we're gonna take one more minute to go around. We have about one more minute for this activity, and then I'm gonna listen to what you say. Oh, I'm gonna tell you in 1 second. In 1 minute, actually. Are you guys ready now? Are you ready to talk?
Yeah.
Okay. So share with me. Can you guys tell me, each of you, twos, pick someone, and I'm gonna call on the group right there, and you're just gonna tell me loudly so everyone can hear what your thoughts were. So, Kyla, can you share what your thoughts were about this piece?
I see a lot of smoke and stuff, and I think he put the crack through the heart because it shows the corruption of the world and stuff.
So you see a lot of smoke. What else do you see? How did you use 2 vocabulary words? Do you see color? I heard you earlier say lines as well. So color and lines. Weeseen, is that true?
Honestly, no. But now that she says it, it does connect and
That's beautiful. I love it. Soda, I heard you guys both talking. Michaela or Sam, can you guys share what you see? When you share, use one vocabulary word. I heard you when I was listening, but use one and then just say something you thought about revising.
I like how they added color to it.
Mm-hmm.
They made it come more alive. I feel especially where the sun is in the clouds.
Yes.
It helps it pop more.
We seen good job. And then, what about Chiarlise or Sharissa? Can you guys loudly share what you guys see in this?
I see Ice Spice and an apple.
When Weeseen is done.
It's a rainbow that's not colored the right way.
The right way?
The usual way, sorry.
Good change.
The original way. It's not authentic.
He's not Roy B. giving it up.
So it's not authentic.
The clouds are orange.
Could be an orange cloud, but you said Ice Spice, so.
if you think about it, the moon is the sun,
Say it louder.
the sun's red, so it's gonna reflect, a different color.
So why is there a sun over there?
So this is 2 pieces. One piece is the original sketch, and the second is we moved to from draft form to a final.
It looks like the world's spinning.
The world is spinning.
That's what I was going for.
That's what you were going for?
If you look at the 4 corners, there's 4 different vibes. In the top right, it's the whole city. On the bottom left, it's the woods and trees
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that.
Oh, over here. Okay. What were the other 2 vibes?
The bottom right is given nighttime and stuff like that.
Yep.
If you know how it's nighttime,
Mhm.
so it's usually purple, the sky's purple and stuff like that.
Perfect.
And then the top left,
It's giving
it's
dog.
I don't know, it's sand, it gives me what the sky would look like in the desert, except I just had it in red sun, I don't know, it's different.
Great. All right, one more person comment because I want to get to the other stuff. Sharissa and Chiarlise, do you guys want to go or do you want to pass? Up to you. Pass? What about Ant, Elias?
You can see the different values and textures.
The different values and textures. Tell me about the values.
So you can see the different coloration in the orange, how it goes from darker to lighter.
Ooh, yes.
And same with the hair. It's it's like a shadow shaded from the different sides. So like one side like darker than the other.
So you, brilliant, value, excellent. And anyone else want to share? Eileen, Jamira?
He said that,
Mhm.
I know a lot of people always said this, but yeah, he did add a lot of color to it, which
Mhm.
made it pop out more.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also talk about how it also kind of added texture to it, I
Mm.
would say. Because, you know, like
Tell me about the texture.
the right side, like how you put like texture on the trees, and
Mm.
on like the clouds as well, and then on the other side,
Mm.
the purple area,
Mm-hmm.
also blended in, that gives it a lot of texture.
Mm.
The proportions are also like not up to scale, but like he changed it a lot.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Or there's supposed to be like space or like perspective as well.
So space and perspective, and I know, is this kind of exciting listening to people talk about your art, right?
Yes, definitely.
And then when people see, you feel seen, you know? And I think what is so great is that you guys are all using these terms. And one other thing I noticed about this was, you may not have changed too much from left to right in terms of the sketch, but the color changes it so much. It looks like the proportions are different, the scale is different, the texture is different, right? Excellent. Okay, brilliant as usual. Brilliant children. Okay, so this, you guys know, you're very familiar with our favorite, the rubric for the AP exam. And we looked at A, inquiry, 1, 2, and 3. And you guys all answered questions about the difference between a 1 and a 2 and a 2 and a 3. Can you guys look at this? And because I want to get to this next part, can you tell me the 3 vocab words that you had circled and bolded? You circled and bolded 3 words from here. So it says number 1, written evidence identifies an inquiry but does not relate to that inquiry. Written evidence identifies an inquiry, relates to the sustained investigation. Do you remember those words? So can you guys just tell me what those 3 words were? And I'm gonna help you, because we looked at this and you guys wrote sentences and that's what I want you to read. Can you see this on your computer? Can you see these?
Mhm.
Okay. Here are the 3 words. Can someone read them for me? Can someone read them for me? Loudly. Go ahead, Soda.
Which ones are the ones that they wrote?
Yep.
Let me see.
So right here. This word. Identify. The next word is relate and guide. And those are the 3 words that you all are going to use to tie your sustained inquiry into all of your art. All these words are in the rubric, and this is what, after we studied the rubric last week and this week, you guys know these are the 3 important words, right? And you guys know that from these sentences you wrote. So Wilkin, can you read yours, please?
The difference between 1 and 2 is that to get a 2, you need to demonstrate the sustained investigation and identify the inquiry.
Excellent. Jamira, can you read your quote?
1 has evidence that doesn't relate or identify to the inquiry,
Mhm.
and 2 has evidence that relates to the inquiry.
Okay. Anthony, he just went to the bathroom. Elias, can you read his, please?
His?
Yep, the difference.
The difference between 2 and 3 is to tell.
2 tells you.
Oh, it's 2 tells you to relate your sustained inquiry, so it's like a rough draft or a free draft. And 3 is the main part of your sustained inquiry, your main piece involved.
Excellent. And these last 2, I'll let you read on your own. What I want you to get into, okay, now, on your own, sitting together, is you're gonna read this. It's in Google Classroom, so pull it up. It's a PDF, and it is the sample of somebody's art. So I'm gonna show you what that looks like, okay? Check this out. And
Is
you
it
guys
the
should
one you
be on
showed
the
me?
Jamboard, but let me just show you what.
Is it the one you showed me?
Yeah, the cow.
No, the birds.
Oh, I'm gonna show that tomorrow.
Okay.
The bird one is, so look at this. You're gonna read this. It's in Google Classroom. You're gonna read the sustained inquiry. And then you're gonna go through and look at all this art and tell me, focus on revisions. What did this person do for revisions? Okay? Revision. Final. Revision. 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 Final. I'm really trying to get you guys into this thinking that it is important to create your art as a rough draft and outline, just like in ELA, and then revision, revise, revise, and then final draft. Clear?
Yes.
Can you guys now sit, look at these on your own? You have them in the computer or on the iPad. You're just looking through this work. Check it out. Who's driving a tractor? Nope, a trash can. A trash truck.
Trash panda.
Trash panda? Hot diggity dog, you're right.
That was like the raccoon.
And this is kind of funny. Yes, Rocket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the white men's one.
So again, look at these rough drafts you guys are gonna have, right? Image 5 and then image 6 is the final. This is pretty funny. So there's humor in this one. You're reading it and then sharing in Jamboard. So
I don't see.
it's in, oh, let me show you. It's a PDF. It's a whole, go into Google, yeah,
I
right
can be around you if you're sick.
there.
I got kids at home.
You see it? Good. Everyone see it? How can I help? Do you have it open?
Yeah.